Hey, welcome to Pieces of a Man. Thanks for tapping in as we collect the pieces, navigate life in real time, and bring y'all along for the journey. We got
Lyman King,
Aaron Davis,
Malachi Bryant. Let's get it. Let's talk about brotherhood. I feel like brotherhood is such an important topic. I consider y'all my brothers, so I'm really excited to talk about this topic with y'all.
Absolutely.
And let's just have fun.
Let's do it, man.
Let's kick it off.
Let's do it.
On like a unserious but serious note, do y'all feel like a lot of men let competition ruin their friendships with their brothers?
Man, absolutely not. I feel like it cultivates a deeper relationship, man.
Shoot, bro, I can speak from personal opinion, like personal life, experience. I've definitely hit a moment where competition almost got in between a friend.
what comp though? Like, is it like money wise comp?
It's not money. I think it's
because there's always gonna be comp.
nah, but there's. So I was once in a group, and it was someone who always kind of felt like they never wanted to feel like they were behind the group, to the extent where if they ever felt like they were falling behind, I mean, I'm talking about they would let that get to them. They would let it get in the group. They would bring that energy into it, and almost in a destructive manner.
How old were you?
20.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like when you say you talking
20.
about you were in a group, so I don't know, 20 something, right?
Yeah.
So you were in a group, right? And you talking about someone falls behind in what manner though?
So here's the thing. So especially because we're in our early 20s, naturally there's going to be times where different folks in the group go at different paces, different strides.
Yeah.
So there might be times where one homeboy pulls ahead far above the rest. There might be another time where somebody catches them. There might be a time where you felt like you were at the top and everybody catches up.
No, I'm saying
passes you.
No, I understand that.
So when I said I felt like he was behind, it doesn't necessarily mean like bro was just behind in life, but more was in a season where he wasn't in the forefront.
Like financially though?
And that's what I was about to say. I think that like what Aaron's asking you, in what regard, and I think, and you correct me if I'm wrong, you're referencing just that momentum type deal in life. When things are going right, they're figuring out their way.
It's not financially necessarily, because at that point, bro, I feel like we were all
that's why I was.
I think it was just life momentum.
Where the competition?
I think momentum is where
Okay, no, that's cool. I think competition is so healthy between friends. I know at least
it can be
1,000%.
It can be, for sure. I agree.
Yeah, I can be
in a healthy friendship. It for sure can be, because it'll make you guys motivate each other.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I love this question because there's so many different ways you can go about this.
For sure.
Right. So, I'd say that when it comes to competition in friendships, it's all about the way it's executed. It's all about the lines you're not willing to cross when it comes to it. And it's all about the way you go about it. Because let's say, for example, if you are talking about like momentum in life, and things going the right way, and that business might be getting off the ground, or that the job might be going the way it should be, you're doing what you're supposed to do, and you're seeing your brother elevate, it shouldn't trigger a negative emotion. It shouldn't trigger anger. It shouldn't trigger any of those things. It should be triggering a thing of like, if anything, it motivates you.
Yeah.
It makes you happy. Like, yeah, I'm happy to see you doing that.
Like, shout out my boy Gucci.
Right.
Now,
shout out my brother Gucci.
Shout out my brother Gucci. Now I'm on that. Yeah.
It's really easy to get lost in it.
Yeah.
Especially when you're a competitive person. But it's really one of those things of, if Malachi is, got a promotion at work, that makes me happy. Okay, cool. Let me get it together.
Let me lock in.
Get to work. Or if Aaron just filmed a movie and somebody just bought the rights to it. Oh, that's dope. That's really major. But I can't let my boy leave me behind.
Yeah.
I got to make sure his premiere is star-studded. I got to be there.
Like,
right?
We got to be in the same race.
Something. So it's that type deal, in my opinion.
No, yeah. I definitely agree with you. I was going to ask the question, is it true brotherhood if you cannot compete with each other?
Because I think no. You know what? No.
That's
what.
You hit the nail on the head.
That's what I was going. Like,
that's what it is.
If I do so good successfully in someone else's eyes, in Malachi's eyes, your eyes, whatever, and you're like, oh nah, and you're hating on me,
that's not a brother.
That's not brotherhood.
That's not your brother.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's where it's like, can you compete with them? I fully agree you can compete with your brothers, because if they don't want to compete with you, or they don't want to lift you up when you do good, or whatever the case is, they not your brother for real.
At all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
At all.
Because you should be able to be competitive without taking the competition that personal.
Man, for example, Carrie and I literally said we were like 15, 16. We have a race to $1 million.
I wonder who's winning that race.
Shoo.
So here's the thing, bro. Like that,
hey man.
Nothing about that made me angry. Nothing about that made me envious. Nothing. But I will say I am beyond. Like he's somebody that motivates me. You know, to see somebody doing well and working that hard and being in that position. That's a motivator. So
exactly,
and that's the difference, I believe, in brotherhood to a friendship.
Let me give you another perspective on Carrie, for me at least, right?
Yeah,
like Carrie comes up in our show.
I know all the time. We got to get him on the show.
Wait to have him on the show for that very reason.
It's gonna be fun.
We don't have. I don't have the same race with Carrie, but when we talk about comparison, I do compare myself to that dude, right? But I compare myself. I wouldn't say in a healthy way, but the things he does, work-wise, work ethic-wise, I aspire to be like that. Like, he's the most disciplined person that I know, right?
No, for real.
Right?
Yeah.
But he does it in a way which is so humbling, and he always gives me the reassurance of, dude, why are you not making as much money as I am? Or why are you not where I'm at right now? Why can't you do better than me? And that's what I think also brings it into being a good brother or being in a brotherhood, is the guy that is doing good is also bringing up the guy. He's like, I'm not even that good. Like, come on. Like, come on. He's not like, oh, yeah. I'm bragging about this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like that's where, at the root of it, is pride.
Oh, well, yeah.
Pride is what's really finna kill the whole thing.
I feel like that is the biggest issue in any brotherhood or guy friend group or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I feel like once you get to that point of comparison and it's about success, like we were talking about, because I mean, growing up, there were different things. It was like honestly, you weren't really comparing yourself to your brothers growing up because there wasn't nothing really to compare to.
Yeah.
It was more so just like, we both living, doing what we got to do. But once you hit that point of like, now career is involved, your car, your house, your lifestyle, and it's all about us all getting better. I think that competition is healthy. I think that it's needed in a lot of senses, because nobody really wants to be the guy at the back of the pack at the end of the day.
Yeah,
nobody does. But
you can still celebrate your friends. Yeah, right. Look at that boy Cole from Martin. Cole was a bum.
Cole was a bum.
Cole was a bum.
But then you know, what did Tommy have? What was Tommy's job?
But we didn't know what Tommy's job was. But Tommy was always clean.
He was.
Tommy was always clean.
Tommy was pulling them.
Yeah, bro. Tommy was living by himself. Like, he was pulling them.
Yeah.
We remember the episode with the Black Book. Like, Tommy did what he had to do.
He had to. He did.
And there was Cole. And never once did Cole let his shortcomings make him look at the group different.
Right.
Yeah.
Facts.
Now nobody wants to be the Cole.
Nobody, bro. Being the Cole, I ain't gonna lie. Being the Cole is never like fun.
No.
As I did my research in my preparation for the show.
Look at this smart guy.
Wow.
I even stuttered, and I got a smart guy. I appreciate that. That was real
preparation.
But I saw an argument taking place on the internet that I think is absolutely crazy. I guess it's just my opinion. But is brotherhood more difficult than relationships?
Is brotherhood? No.
You're saying maintain the relationship?
I don't think
you're saying to maintain the relationship?
Yeah.
It can be.
No, not at all.
So
here's why I say that. When I say it can be, I don't think that's with all brothers. But naturally, you're gonna go to further lengths to keep your girl happy. You're gonna communicate with her better. I think sometimes, not all men, but some men can take their guy friends for granted. It's kind of like, hey, bro, he'll roll with whatever. He'll be fine with whatever. Like, that's bro, facts. Yeah, like whatever I'm doing, yeah, he'll be cool.
Which is fair. But at the same time, you're not seeing your boy every day. You know,
you're not.
I think it's different. I think it's different in a relationship. And I don't know. I've never seen I haven't been a part of anyone like male breakups before. If you know,
I don't think it's a true breakup. I think it's like funny. I think it's just you look back months later and you're like, dang, I haven't talked to bro in months.
Blah 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 months.
Yeah, like it's no true breakup.
Yeah.
But like as far as with your girl, I think it can be viewed as harder because you put more stress on it. But at the same time, you pour more into that relationship than you do with your brothers. Again, that's not all, because when you have true brothers, it's a certain level of. Now, granted, I'm not expecting bro to treat me like I'm his girl. Like, I don't need to know everything you do. Yeah, like I don't need to know everything you do. You don't need to tell me when you wake up.
Oh,
don't text me good morning.
Bro, come on.
Call me saying, hey bro, I just want to say good night.
Oh, I didn't even think.
Yeah, nah, but that's crazy.
My fault.
On camera.
Example, see right there.
Yeah.
You ever left your girl hanging?
I didn't see it yet. But I also think it's different because you, like you said, you're pouring so much more into
you are.
Yeah. And that's why I think it's easier. It has to be easier to have a brotherhood than a relationship.
A true brotherhood, yeah. But getting to that point.
To being a true brotherhood?
How many like men in your life would you say you had a true brotherhood with?
2.
I bet you dated more girls than that though.
Like seriously? Like what are we talking about?
Relationship wise. You done poured more into your relationships with girls to get to a relationship than you poured trying to maintain a true brotherhood and let it.
I'll speak on that though. I think it's very easy. I think it's easier. I think it's harder to find a true brotherhood, a true brother, than it is to find a girl that I'm a date.
Yeah.
And I think that's easier just because I think it's hard to find guy friends just in general.
It is.
Like if I move to a new city, say I moved to what's a random city? Shreveport.
That's a battle. Let's give him an easier shot. Let's say you moved to LA.
I moved to LA. I don't know not one soul in LA.
I chose a cheap city. You go choose the most expensive one you could think.
But it's easier. No, we're talking about human interaction. Yeah, just like meeting people.
Like just that in general. Like I feel like nowadays, like to meet a guy friend, I can't remember the last time I met a guy friend. I would meet no guy friend.
Because it's harder. You just randomly go approach a guy and be like, what is this about? Like, why is bro coming up to me randomly?
But the crazy thing about that is I would think the exact same thing about someone randomly coming up to me.
Yeah.
If a dude randomly came up to me, I would think the exact same.
But if a girl randomly came up to you, you're going to start smiling.
Well, what's up like?
You're going to get your little light-skinned face and you're going to pour into it.
Yeah, that's why I can't. I don't remember the last time I generally made a guy friend.
And that's why I say it's harder. I think people could think that it's harder because when you look at number-wise, you have more failed relationships with women. So people are like, oh, it's harder. But it's easier for you to build a relationship with a woman than it is for you to build a relationship.
That is true. It is easier to build a relationship with a woman than it is with a man, with a guy.
Very true. I agree. Why am I laughing?
What you kikiing over there for?
Because I have a sense of humor. I know what you want from me, but I will say I agree. I think you're right. Yeah. Like we don't, as guys, it's not like when you were a kid, you walk up, hey, I like Power Rangers. It's not the same.
Yeah, you just meet him at the Foursquare.
But like facts.
The Foursquare is cool.
Foursquare is like cool. We love
but you know what, though? I will say, I think the one thing that has generated men over generations, I mean not generated, has united men over generations.
Yeah.
Sports.
And that's
the
true.
Easiest way
so
to make
the craziest thing is I don't know nothing about sports.
But here's the thing though, if it's talking about baseball, you probably know more.
Yikes. That's not true.
Okay.
Really?
I don't watch sports in general. Like like when I meet guys like in a party setting, or if I go like on a double date and they'll go, oh, this is my man, like y'all can be friends. The first thing they always ask me, you play 2K? Like, nah, I don't play no 2K. You play Madden? Oh, I don't
That's
play
what they lead with?
I'm all the time, bro. I'm like, I don't know nothing about sports. So like for me, it's definitely hard for me to connect with other men because I do not be around sports like that. Even though I played it, I promise you, like when y'all talking about sports earlier, I don't know what y'all talking about. If I don't see it on a clip on TikTok or Twitter or something, I will not know what y'all talking about.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's like the one thing that men can go to, like, oh, we're having football nights tonight. We're gonna go watch football, right?
Yeah, I met many dudes like just got cool just because we were in the same area about some kind of sport.
Bro, but here's the thing about it. That's the low pressure. Like that's the beautiful thing about being a man though. A lot of times it's a lot more low pressure though. So like you can be in a room full of dudes when we're talking about sports and you can strike up a conversation purely about something else.
Yeah.
And it just be cool. You can show up to like the game night to watch the game and talk about something totally different the entire time. Nobody's gonna look at you as weird for it.
No, that's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do think that is the like blessing in being a man. Like Now, Graham, I'm not saying it's different women.
It is definitely different.
It is definitely
also
different
because I can't.
Don't let her forget her friend's birthday.
Bro.
Oh my goodness, I have never met a girl that has not had an ex best friend or something like that.
Ever and the reasons would be so like, there's no way you guys fell out for over this.
Man, so I'm talking to Lexi, and Lexi said, "I'm not coming to your birthday. We ain't been the same since."
Like I can.
Or she outdressed her.
She outdressed.
Oh my god!
Come on.
Birthday looking good.
Like I don't understand women. I ain't gonna hold you. I can't do none of that.
And the crazy part is they all have an unspoken language, kind of like we do. So be like, she knows what she did.
Like, okay.
And the crazy part about it is other women will co-sign it too. They'll be like, she does. She knows what she did.
Don't come home.
Now, mind you, to me, it sounds like foreign language.
Yeah.
You just sitting there.
At that point, you got to listen and support your girl.
You just sitting there shaking your head. Facts.
You don't like her, babe? I don't like her either.
At all. Honestly, wig was stiff anyway. This is like,
I was like, whole time she was talking, her part was talking too. Yeah, I saw it flutter.
Leave out was crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
It is funny that you learned that purely off your girl not liking somebody.
Oh, for sure.
Like whoever you were dating at that point in time, or if you're dating them currently, it's one of those things of, how to diss a woman purely off of what she might have said at one point in time.
Yeah, for sure.
That's kind of funny.
That's
like,
crazy.
Oh yeah, shorty, blah 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 blah. That is funny because you be hearing them say stuff like, I don't know why it's
like, oh, that's a dig.
For
that's a dig. Oh, okay, yeah.
She did what? I know she wasn't wearing one of them.
But it kind of makes sense though, because like when you switch that to the male's perspective, if someone was to like, let's say you just got a haircut,
right,
and dude immediately attacks your lineup, you're gonna feel a type of way about that. Immediately,
right?
Yeah, because now I can't even enjoy that time until I get my next cut. Cause I'm like, dang.
You better not be real close to me and make a joke like that. I'm gonna be real with you, because now we're in public and. My edge up's messed up. That's cool. That's whatever, bro. Where's your girl right now?
Oh, okay.
Or the one you used to have, right?
Okay. Is that how we feeling? Cutting deep. That's what I dealt with my entire high school experience. Fun fact. My dad used to cut my hair in high school.
I'm sorry.
And he was too. And I never, and he was not. He was a free barber. Wasn't a very, what I'm saying? He knew how to get the hair lower than what it is now.
Oof.
That's what he did, right?
Wow.
And I would go to school. My dad, and his name is. I would go to school, and I go to class. They'd be like, "Oh, Davis cut your hair last night, didn't he, man?" And that was the running joke for the entire time I was in high school.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a long 4 years, huh?
I'm telling you, and I would feel so bad. Because I would go home, and my dad would ask me. He would be like,
"You gotta see this episode."
He is, and that's the thing. I've never told him this.
Close today.
I was like, he's gonna know now. He's gonna know now.
I apologize. And my dad, he would ask me when I got home or when he got home from work. He would be like, "Anybody talk about your haircut today?"
Yes,
they all
did. Say, nope, no one said nothing.
He said they all talked about my haircut.
He said, "I was the talk of the town."
Oh, cut your hair today, huh? I was like, and ever since, man.
My dad was bald, so unless I wanted one cut, I wasn't gonna go to a four.
Right. I didn't go to a barbershop for real. Like I could count on one hand how many times I went to a barbershop before I got to college.
Wow.
My dad cut hair in college. That was part of his like thing.
Yeah.
It was a side hustle.
Okay.
Or not even a side hustle. I mean what he did primarily. But by the time I was born and I was getting haircuts, he was cutting my hair. Which was perfectly fine. I ain't gonna lie to you. He used to get that fade together.
Nice.
But, all the way up until the point where I left and went to school, and then it became like I had to pay for that all of a sudden thing. But like,
isn't it crazy
I had to go through
that
the process of the
with
awkwardness,
parents, like how they'll go from like taking care of things for you to like all of a sudden,
it's all about you.
Yeah, you better pay for this.
Yeah,
it's like
it's called depression.
It's like come home from college, think I'm gonna have nothing but free meals,
depression,
and then randomly. You asked me, where's my wallet for my food? What is that?
Like, what is that?
What are we talking about? I pay it for enough food when I'm at school.
So I'm home for a reason. I didn't come home to keep paying for stuff.
Yeah, come on now.
No, that's fair.
Paying for certain things, not everything. Let's where's the consistency at?
You know what though? That does make me think though. I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Black sitcom One Has to Go edition.
Oh,
okay.
I know that like we all love these questions.
Hit us with it.
All right, so Black sitcom edition, One Has to Go. Martin.
Yep.
Okay.
The Fresh Prince.
Yep.
A Different World. Jamie Foxx Show. Well, no. Jamie Foxx Show.
Jamie Foxx Show gotta go.
You know what? When I started to say it, I was like, I already know. I feel like everybody's gonna say Jamie Foxx.
Now, don't get me wrong. I love Jamie Foxx Show. Martin's probably my favorite of all those black.
Martin's dope.
Okay, let me switch the question though before you answer.
Okay.
What goes number one? That
Martin.
Martin
goes number one
Fresh
for me.
Prince.
I think
you say Fresh Prince goes.
I go Fresh
I feel like it's gonna be a jump ball between the two.
Prince.
I feel like Martin was way
But-
too funny, bro. Martin was like, in every episode was a different kind of just hilarious. The episode where what is it called, with the dog?
So I'm not gonna hold y'all.
I've never laughed like that.
I didn't really watch Martin like that growing up.
Nah, bro, you gotta watch Martin.
But
Martin
Fresh
has
Prince.
too many.
Let me ask you.
Martin has too many quotable
you
moments.
Facts. So you did watch Fresh Prince, right?
Oh yeah, I watched every single episode of Fresh Prince. That was my show.
Please watch. Please.
So
Like
I
I've
would
seen some
say
episodes of Martin, but I haven't like watched it like I have with Fresh Prince. If that makes sense.
that's fair, but you also got to take. I think we have to like think about where they were in life in the shows. In Fresh Prince, he was like in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Martin is in his 20s.
Yeah.
So I mean, at the same time, I also feel like depending on where you are in life, these shows hit different.
Bro, but even like, I'm not even gonna cap, even in high school, I remember coming home from school and I think it was Essence Channel would just play all these reruns of Martin. And I would just lock in, bro. And it would just have me so weak. Yeah, bro, man, from the 5th floor.
Mhm.
Like, it's just too many quotable moments. And then A Different World has a special place in my heart because that's the reason why I went to Morehouse. Without A Different World,
Are you serious?
1000%.
What
Because of A Different World,
That's crazy.
I
I've
looked
never
up-
known that.
I looked up Hillman. Hillman doesn't exist. But
Oh, you
through looking up Hillman, that's where I found Howard, Morehouse, Hampton. That's what really made me want to go to an HBCU. So A Different World is always gonna have a different kind of love in my heart.
So okay, that makes me wonder a few things actually. So if that's the case, when it comes to the, I guess you can say more modern black family sitcom, and I say more modern because I honestly don't watch as many today, but I know we all remember those. Hold on. I'm about to like take you back a little bit because I'm saying more modern. I'm not necessarily saying new.
Okay.
Did y'all watch House of Pain when y'all used to get out of school? Bro, that used to be my show.
I used to love that show.
Bro, I used to get out of school and come on and watch House of Pain.
Me and my mom and sister would always lock into that show. Every time a new episode dropped, bro, we'd be locked in.
Bro, and here's the thing. It really messes me up, but kids that are born in like the last like 5, 10, honestly at this point almost 15 years.
Yeah.
Look at those shows like House of Pain and
so they probably look at it like Sanford and Son at this point.
Bro, somebody said to me the other day, it really tripped me out. Not somebody said to me, I'm sorry. I saw on TikTok.
Yeah.
A girl said High School Musical is 20 years old.
Is it? Oh
yes.
Yeah, we're
so
old.
Your
We're
parents
old.
talking about movies from the 80s.
That's our 80s. I just saw a TikTok about that. That's our 80s.
Bro,
That's our 80s.
Like for example, I saw another video of a little girl talking to her parents. She was like, I don't know if it was a skit, I guess. But they do content as a family, and the little girl has a attitude. She was like, I was born in 2020. What I look like wearing blah 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 blah. And it really
She can talk
shit.
at 20. A girl born
She had
in
an
2020
opinion?
can talk.
An opinion.
She gained
young?
consciousness.
Bro, yeah.
That's crazy.
I guess it's weird because we're not old by any stretch of the imagination. We really aren't. I know y'all make the joke.
All of us?
You know, I don't care what you say. But literally, I'm not doing this week. But either way it goes, if you're in your 20s, you're not old. You're enjoying like the beginning of your adulthood and your true experience of life. And it's like I'm speaking to the grown folks. You wouldn't know nothing about this.
No,
But it's kind of like you're experiencing, like, you're getting that taste of adulthood and experiencing life for real without the shelter of someone controlling what comes into your inner matrix for real. Yeah. Like, nobody's in control of what you experience on a daily basis but you at this point. That's true. It's when life really hits. You're in your 20s. And it's almost surreal how things come into focus for you in these years, because this is when you start to separate the childish fantasies from what life really is, and it slowly but surely hits you day by day. And it's like, it don't really matter where you are in your 20s. it starts to hit.
Yeah.
You're sitting there looking like, yo, there's no, for example, what we just talked about. This is the first time in our lives where we can reference back to something that was 20 years ago and you remember it.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, we're just now the first time ever at that
and
point.
We're going to be the old heads talking about stuff that nobody younger could relate to or understand.
Bro, no. I'm gonna make it even worse.
We're gonna be those quoting
for
stuff.
the last 10 years.
Yeah.
We're now experiencing, like, what the millennials experience is now us.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Yeah. No, so I think about this. And I was like, what songs? You're 80 years old, right? You talking about this is back in my day. What song you better put on, bro?
Go ahead and get that Soulja Boy going.
That's what I'm saying. Are you putting on like 2000s?
Yeah, you gotta put on early 2000s.
Early 2000s. That
I'm in love with a stripper. At that point, it's a throwback.
Bro,
it's a throwback. That's a throwback.
Now.
Why were we sitting in the back seat of our mom's car singing that? I'm in love with a stripper. You in the back seat.
I didn't know what I was talking about.
My mama played Christian music in the car. I ain't gonna hold you.
By the time that dropped, we might have been in the front seat. Maybe. I don't know.
You might have been.
Guy, right.
He's probably driving the car.
Wow. Yo, it was crazy. It was crazy. When you talk about music from like the early 2000s, like, y'all remember that, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like 2005.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We're with you.
Yeah.
We're just poking fun.
I'm just saying, like,
get it, brother.
I do too, 1999.
Well, you have to remember.
What were you, like,
we
2000?
know you remember.
What, 2000? You?
Yeah, I was born in 2000.
2000, yeah.
2000? Yeah.
Yeah, we know you're born in the century, but that's all good, bro.
Yeah.
I was born when?
Another
90s,
century.
baby.
Another century. Very, very true. But my point is, I'm talking to the grown folks once again, because clearly someone has to do it.
Born in the 80s.
Right. Let me talk
to the camera.
Talking to them. Let me talk to the grown folks.
Go crazy.
Because I have to have a conversation with you guys, because apparently that's where I'm at, because they clearly don't get what I'm talking about. But that transition between, like, being the quote unquote young guy or being the one in the family who's like, for example, did you not feel weird celebrating someone else's high school graduation as you got older? Like, when you became the 20-something-year-old and somebody graduates from high school, you're like, oh yeah, and you're there and you're thinking to yourself,
you feel like OG.
Facts.
Or it's like when you hit that age where everyone in the draft, like NBA or NFL draft, is younger than you or same age.
That's when I feel like I'm doing nothing in life, bro.
That was
when I look at the draft, they talking about, oh yeah, this 19-year-old doing all this. He made $27 million. I'm like, dang, I ain't done nothing in my life.
Bro just woke up a millionaire, and I'm still trying to figure it out. That's what's up.
And I said, dang, I'm on this couch with these. I'm just playing. Thank y'all for watching Pieces of a Man. I want to let y'all know that we have a lot of content coming out. It's not just a podcast. So if you follow us on Piece of a Man Pod on Instagram, Piece of a Man Pod on TikTok, we have a lot more content coming out. We're going to do some side quests too. It's not only podcast content. So we're going to put a lot out for y'all. Thank you for watching. And I hope that you can come back next week to enjoy another fabulous show. Peace.
Let's get it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Release them.